What's going on, YouTube? R to the double E dash to the ZON coming at you once again, man. And I'm coming at you with my thoughts and impressions, reactions, what have you, review if you want to call it that, of the 2023 Video Game Awards. They were just last week, last Thursday. I know I said I would give you this video over the weekend, that weekend, the weekend of. But like I said, a lot is being demanded of me lately in this new job, and also with the holidays coming around, and all the things that I got to get prepared around here. For my son coming to visit, having to, get the room ready and all that, and things of that nature. But yeah, man, bro, the Video Game Awards. All right, let's just be real for a second. It is Friday. Happy weekends to everybody out there, man. Uh, oh, and if if you're the fresh face and all that, and you think I look kind of weird, I do too. It's a requirement for the new job, at least for the time being. There will be a time when I can clear a certain barrier that I got to clear, and then I can get facial hair. So requirement of the job, it is what it is. I can't stand it. But yeah, bro, I'm shaving like every 2 days, bro. My stuff grows fast, man. Like, you gotta understand, bro. Like I shaved this morning, right? By tomorrow evening, if I had to go work tomorrow, I most likely would have to shave because my stuff comes in fast, bro. So, but whatever, be that as it may. The Video Game Awards, man. Again, you've heard me say time and time again that I enjoy watching the Video Game Awards, and I enjoy not championing it or defending it, but you know at least to some degree endorsing it. Like, yo, this is something we should be proud of because this is our industry. At the end of the day, that it is what it is. But this one, man, like, all right, so throughout the history of the Video Game Awards, like I said in the last video, there's been some hits and there's been some duds. But even the duds have, entertained us with reveals and things we didn't know were coming, and it made up for the musical performances and all that. This one, this is the bottom of the barrel, dude. Like, first of all, the awards of who won what and all that, for the most part, not completely, but for the most part, were garbage. Just straight up garbage, and everyone knows it. Nobody's losing any sleep over the Video Game Awards because they're like, we kind of been seeing, the bias in certain areas, the complete and total disregard in other areas, and just the politics. So nobody's really like going crazy about it because it's just you know it's par for the course, with this type of shit. But this one was really bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And when you combine the overall, who won what, who was nominated for what, who was snubbed completely, the musical performances, and even the reveals, it was a hot bag of trash, dude. I gotta be honest. Did I enjoy myself? Did I have to pop a few drinks, watch it, and enjoy it, and celebrate? Of course I did. It's the video game industry. I'm gonna do that. But I mean, I don't have a comprehensive list in front of me, bro, because it's been a week and I'm really trying to forget this show, except for a few bright spots. And when I say a few, I mean like one or two, like literally. But I don't have a comprehensive list. I'm literally just gonna be talking about the stuff that stuck out of my mind, stuff that I remember. Now, I had an original plan as I was watching it to make little short snippet videos and just upload them as I was watching it. But you know your boy, man. I get to pounding drinks, watching something I love. I'm not gonna be paying attention to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that went out the window. My thing was first and foremost, Super Mario Wonder crushing sales records for 2D Mario games and Mario games in general, and one of the most highly reviewed games of the year. You do it as, again, Geoff Keighley, famous Nintendo hater. You do it as Family Game of the Year. Before the real, like, it was streamed, so we saw it, but it was really before the festivities actually got going, before the actual award show got going, so to speak. Oh, Family Game of the Year, Super Mario Brothers won it. family game of the year. Uh, it can be played by families and enjoyed by families tremendously because of the multiplayer aspect. But it's also one of the best 2D platformers ever made. Falling short only, I believe, to Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. So it's just that. It's just that. Geoff Keighley, the Game Awards, and so many other critics had such high praise, and rightfully so, for games like Ori and the Blind Forest or Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Awesome games. I love them. Game Pass exclusives right there. Xbox. Super Mario Wonder was better. It was. We're gonna shit on this because it's Nintendo, and we're gonna put it in the family game of the year awards. The mature series games. They don't give a fuck about this. It's nice. It's cute. Give them their award. Then what else did we have that I kind of stuck out of my mind as far as reveals? We had Dead by Daylight has a like what seems to be a single player story mode expansion coming, which is I clap for that because that type of game, like if you remember back in the day, I'm talking about like maybe 7 years ago, more or less. Oh no, not that far back. About 4 to 5 years ago, I made a video comparing Friday the 13th and Dead by Daylight and saying which one was better, which one, just comparing the two games as far as their similarities and their differences and how they stack up. And in that, I said that Dead by Daylight, the main negative I had against it was my personal choice for best game between those two. But I did acknowledge Friday the 13th had a little bit more diversity in the gameplay. But the negative for Dead by Daylight was that it was strictly online. So if that community ever goes cold, the game is over. Whereas Friday the 13th, the community can go cold, you can still play offline as Jason, killing bots. So, at least you get to do that. So this fixes that. This gives it a single player story expansion. At least you can play that, over and over again if you want, whatever. The reason I wasn't too psyched about it is because, from what they showed off and the look of, the I would call it the cover art of this expansion, what looks to be the villain or the killer, the look of him, I was just like, yeah, this is corny. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm used to Freddy. I'm used to Ghostface. I'm used to Jason, Michael, like the fuck is this? Dude looks like he has like a knight's helmet on and it's like cracked open where you can see parts of his face and his eyes, and it's like Medieval's not scary, dude. Medieval is not scary. You look like a pissed off knight. They got his ass fucked up and resurrected from the dead. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll check it out because I love Dead by Daylight, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's great. I hope so. But that was one review. You did have Forza Motorsport win Best Racing Game of the Year, if I'm not mistaken, and also win Most Accessible Game of the Year. So, for people with with disabilities and can't enjoy games the way that we all can. And, a side note on that, we all need to be continually thanking God if we're able to do the things that we do, because there's people out there that, they have deficiencies or disabilities that they can't enjoy things the way that we do. So it was cool to see Microsoft get that award because they made Forza accessible to them. How, I don't know, because I haven't really looked into that and how, what their accessibility play style is like. But it was cool to see that, man. After that, we had another review, and this was the only thing in the Game Awards that I was like, fucking yes. This whole night has sucked. It's all been garbage. It's all been wrapped up in politics. But this, I will deal with all that bullshit to get to this. Jurassic Park Survival. Yes, please. Finally, a horror survival action adventure type of game from the first person perspective in the Jurassic universe. Now, not just in the Jurassic universe, not the Jurassic World universe. Don't get me wrong, bro. I love Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. I love all of them, dude. I love all of them. But we all know, bro, as a fan, if you're a diehard fan of Jurassic Park from the very get-go, you probably really enjoyed Jurassic World You probably enjoyed to a lesser degree Fallen Kingdom, even though I think Fallen Kingdom's awesome. And then you were severely disappointed by Jurassic World Dominion, which I was kind of disappointed, but I still enjoyed it. Whereas in the Jurassic Park movies, the original trilogy, you absolutely went goo goo gaga over fucking Jurassic Park, the original, because the entire world did. There's no one out there that hates that movie. If there is, they need to die today. You know, I'm fucking around. I'm just saying, but it's that serious. Like that game, that movie is that blockbuster. That it's on the level of Jaws. It's on the level of Star Wars. It's on the level of the original Nightmare on Elm Street or The Exorcist. You know, for its genre, for the time, it redefined or it blew doors open in a brand new, innovative way that had never been done before. Jurassic Park 2 or The Lost World Jurassic Park, the second one, got a lot of hate, but if you're a Jurassic Park fan, you love that movie. I love that movie because it was Jurassic Park set free, no fences, out in the wild. We're doing the shit on a whole new scale for real. Then Jurassic Park 3 was kind of weak, kind of short. We know the development trouble with that movie had with constant rewrites and starting over multiple times and all that. We're not gonna get into that. But it was still an enjoyable film. You know what I'm saying? Like the Spinosaurus killing the T-Rex. Man, please. That man. But aside from that, the movie was enjoyable, right? The Jurassic Park universe is far more engaging, far more nostalgic, far more impactful than the Jurassic World universe. I mean, and that happens. You got the original, and then you got the follow-up. Follow-up can be great. Follow-up can be just as good, and rare cases even better. But in this case, it was just a follow-up. It was good, but not as good. So to have this horror survival first-person game in the Jurassic Park universe, having this game take place literally the day after. The day after the events of the original Jurassic Park. So the day after, Alan Grant, Ellie Sattler, Tim, Lex, John Hammond, and Ian Malcolm evacuated and got taken out on the helicopter. The day after that, this shit's going down. And it looks so cool, dude. And of course, it's a cinematic trailer because, it's so early in development. Like I the fact that we didn't get a release date really was just a kick in the balls to me because it was just like, damn, like this is at least a year away. At least. Maybe more. But to see this type of game in this world and this environment happening in 1993 with the skins of the dinosaurs. I know some guys have said like the Gallimimus skins or the Jurassic World skins. I really couldn't tell because they were moving and it was blurry, so you couldn't tell because they were like running and they were in motion. But Rexy looks 1993. The Raptors look 1993. The Dilophosaurus look 1993. When they did that kitchen scene in the trailer with her, literally the same scene from the original movie with the Raptors going in the kitchen, but it's the Dilophosaurus chasing her. Dude, and oh my god, it was so good. Bro, I am all here for this, bro. I am all here for this. They better make it a long game. They better make it, packed. And I don't know if they will, but they better make it content packed because, with the job I got, I'm probably not gonna be able to play it on the weekend, but or until my days off, because my days off may not even be on the weekend. But when I get time off and I get to sit down and play this game, I'm gonna run through that bitch. I'm gonna be playing nothing but that. Yo, this game looks awesome. So that was my number one review. I was like, okay, this made the show worth it. What else we got, bro? Of course, Geoff Keighley, because he can't keep his little crusty lips off Kojima's foreskin, was literally sucking this dude off while he came up on stage to introduce his new game. Now, here's how you know I really don't like Kojima. Here's how you really know that I think he's an overrated Shigeru Miyamoto wannabe. You think you made something great. And maybe you did once upon a time, Metal Gear Solid, the first 2 games maybe. Shigeru Miyamoto is still going strong with Zelda. Fuck yeah, how is it? 20-something games later? Mario, 30-something games later. Metroid, whenever that shit decides to come out. Metroid Dread came out. Like, Shigeru Miyamoto created all this. You ain't done nothing. You ain't done nothing. This guy's a scrub, dude. But he thinks he's a visionary. And I told you guys in previous videos, he doesn't want to be a game developer. He wants to get into movies. So what is this new game? It's literally a video game movie hybrid. No one cares. No one cares. It's called OD, or at least that's the title they gave it. It's a horror survival. No gameplay whatsoever. No real type of footage that I can remember. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's been a week. But no real even like the cinematic trailer Jurassic Park Survival had, at least had you look, okay, this is kind of what the game's gonna look like. This was literally actors, screaming in front of a camera and lights flashing and little things. And no, I don't care. And I don't think anybody with a properly functioning brainstem cares. No one cares. Geoff Keighley gushing over this guy. Brought him on stage to reveal this, and is gushing like literally. Like I think Geoff Keighley is a hermaphrodite. I'm gonna be honest. I think he is. I'm not dissing hermaphrodites. I'm just saying I think he is. I think he has both set of sexual organs because he was busting a nut and gushing at the same time. And I don't know how you do that if you don't have that. This guy was just kissing his ass. And here's how you know. Like I said, here's how you know that I really don't like Kojima. It's an Xbox exclusive. Why? Why is this guy here? Why does Microsoft feel like we need this guy? I'm trying to be sensitive to the Kojima fans and Metal Gear Solid fans and all that. Kojima sucks, bro. He sucks. His games are trash, dude. Save the first Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid 2. That guy makes games that are overly convoluted. Storyline doesn't make sense unless you got a fucking dictionary, an encyclopedia, and a thesaurus on your other foot there to hold all three of them up and look at shit and try to analyze this shit. Plus, you need a magnifying glass over your fucking head. He's garbage. Overrated. Non-proven. His last game was Death Stranding. We know what that was. A steaming pile of radioactive monkey piss, bro. It was trash. And now it's an Xbox exclusive. And people are so on this guy's dick, bro, that I literally saw a post about this on, I want to say Instagram or TikTok, one of the two. Oh, Kojima's Xbox exclusive, blah, blah, blah. And I comment, I'm like, overhyped, nonsensical trash. That's literally what I commented. And within seconds, I had a response from an Xbox guy, not knowing that I'm an Xbox guy, and literally saying, oh, you're just a salty Sony pony. I'm like, dude, I have an Xbox Series X that I play every day. It's my console of choice. Don't get mad because I'm saying your butt buddy developer is garbage, because he is. So that was trash. And then the game of the year. I don't know if Geoff Keighley is still alive. I don't know. Of course, I would hope so. I wish death on no one. I wish injury on no one. But I did say, like, dude, if Tears of the Kingdom doesn't win this shit, there's no way he's getting out of there alive. And they gave it to Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3. Nothing against Baldur's Gate 3. Seen the reviews, seen the gameplay. Looks like a phenomenal game. But we know that these motherfuckers, aside from money, and I don't think the developers of Baldur's Gate paid him off because it's multi-plat, so they don't give a shit. They don't have a horse in the race as far as Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft. But aside from money, and again, I'm not saying they paid him off. I'm just saying, aside from money, they don't give a shit about anything except what the popular consensus. What did Metacritic say? Metacritic and Tears of the Kingdom have the same exact score. But who has the legacy? Who has the fan base? Who has the support behind them? The exposure? That would be Zelda. How does it lose? Oh, because the host of the Game Awards, the originator of the Game Awards, and which I've given him much props and much kudos because he does deserve for doing that, is a Nintendo hater. He's proven it time and time again. That's how Baldur's Gate 3 beats Tears of the Kingdom. There's no other game that I would have put on the pedestal of Tears of the Kingdom other than Starfield. And let's not even talk about how Starfield got snubbed. They got nominated for 2 fucking nonsense awards because that game was built. It's like when you're doing when you're building teams in athletics. Certain teams are built for the regular season and not for the playoffs. Other teams are built for the playoffs, but you know they ain't gonna make it, to the end. And then other teams are built to win now. They're built to win the finals, win the Super Bowl, whatever. Starfield's built for Game of the Year. That's the only award that matters when a game of that caliber comes into your topic of conversation. That game is built on the same pedestal as Tears of the Kingdom, as Baldur's Gate 3, but they snubbed it. They didn't want to nominate it for Game of the Year. They nominated it for some other shit, voice acting or whatever, musical score. Who cares? Who fucking cares? No one cares. No one cares. The people that win those awards don't even care. They don't nominate it. What's going to stop Tears of the Kingdom? What can realistically stop Tears? You give it to Baldur's Gate 3. The consensus of the gaming world right now loves Baldur's Gate 3. It's an awesome game. But that same consensus will not shit on Tears of the Kingdom and tell you, some may not, but for the majority, for the most part, Tears of the Kingdom deserves that award. They're equally rated games, with Tears of the Kingdom having the bigger fan base, the bigger exposure, the bigger legacy, the most mind share. And you give it to Baldur's Gate 3. Like that's really it, man. I mean, the Game Awards was trash. Musical performances were garbage. There were barely any, and when they were forgettable. Even the one they did for the Game of the Year, before the Game of the Year, they always do that musical number that has the music from all the games. So this was a trash show. Like, this was the worst Game Awards of any year I've ever seen. And when you take into account everything, who was nominated, who won what award, the reveals, the musical numbers, all that trash. Really, Jurassic Park Survival was the only thing that really saved that show for me at all. Didn't even save it, but made that a bright spot. All the predictions we had and all the rumors, Nintendo was going to show. Nintendo did nothing. Reggie Fils-Aimé was in the audience. The Reginator was there. This was the time to be like, hey, look, Metroid Prime 4, motherfuckers. Or, hey, Mario Kart X. No, Nintendo's like, we'll keep our hands in our pockets and just keep making money. Because you guys are buying all our old shit, so we'll just keep raping your wallets. Certain YouTubers out there don't like when I say stuff like that about Nintendo, being that I am a Nintendo guy, but reality's reality, buddy. And then the other one is, Xbox was rumored to have a big announcement. They had no fucking. Their big announcement was not Kojima, because everybody knew about that. That was speculated and rumored about heavily over the duration of this entire year. So if that was it, snooze. But the one silver lining that comes out of all this, man. One silver lining that comes out of this. Geoff Keighley is a PlayStation guy. And he's a Kojima guy. See, he couldn't resist. He had to cross the streams. The moment Kojima was like, well, I'm making an exclusive with Xbox. It doesn't matter. I suck your dick every day. I put you on stage. I love you. That was him. But he's really a PlayStation guy at heart. Nintendo got the most awards because they're the big end. Let's be real. They got this shit. It's the Video Game Awards. Ain't nobody been making video games longer than Nintendo. Xbox got the second most awards. Hi-Fi Rush won, I think it was Action Game of the Year or whatever it was. Awesome. And Sony got no awards. Spider-Man went like 0 for 3 or whatever it was. And I'm not dissing Spider-Man. Like I've said before, it's a great game. But PlayStation, his console of choice, the plastic, the piece of plastic hardware that he spoons with at night when he goes to sleep, that's when his Kojima blow-up doll has taken so much damage from the ramming that he's been giving it that it's got to be sent in for repair. You know, when that's happening, he's there with the PS5 spooning. Went home with 0 awards. Because even though you try to fix the game, even though you try to fix the event, the real gamer's not going to let you get away with that, homie. They're not going to let you get away with that. You got spanked at your own award show, dude. Sony sponsors the Game Awards. That's probably why he's butt buddies with them. Spizanked. Blank. Donut. Goose egg. Zero. Nada. Zero. Nothing. Zilch. Nintendo took the awards. Wait, actually? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm remembering something. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Bro, I think I may be wrong on that. I think Xbox might. Hold on. My bad, guys, but I gotta see this. Oh my god. Hold on. At Game Awards. Oh god, I gotta look for it because it's so many different articles coming up with all these different. Like, it's not even looking at the question I asked, but it's either Nintendo or Microsoft that won the most. Because I see now that I'm thinking about it, bro, I saw a lot of headlines that saying Microsoft quietly won the Game Awards, and I think it was with the most wins, with Nintendo in second and Sony having none. I know Sony had none. But whether it was Nintendo or Microsoft, Nintendo, I would think it would be Nintendo because Nintendo is the OG. Nigga. Like they know what they're doing. But Microsoft being in second or being in first, Sony getting no Game Awards. And like we talked about in the last video, Sony being bumped down to third place in overall revenue from the three companies. Yeesh. Either way, bro, like, you know, it's just funny because Geoff Keighley is that pom pom swing, nut gargling, Kojima foreskin licking, freaking loser, dude. Loser. Like, all respect for what you did in creating the Game Awards, dude. But if you were to create it just to use it as a platform to big up the guy that you let rail you every night, I'm sorry, I don't know, man. I can't get with that, bro. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Game Awards this year. They were trash, man. They were trash. They really were. But out of it, we got Jurassic Park Survival, so that's awesome, bro. Like I said, the Dead by Daylight expansion looks cool, but you know, it also kind of look corny. I gotta see what it's about. Really surprised, bro. Really upset actually that we didn't get anything from Nintendo there with Reggie in the crowd, bro. Microsoft too, like they were just like, we're just gonna take the awards we get and fuck it. But you know, I mean, it's just a show. It's a presentation. I mean, it is the biggest one of the year as far as the industry, and you know, I will celebrate it for that. But yeah, nah. But yeah, man. Other than that, bro, yeah, man. As far as me, bro, I've been working my ass off, man. And it's crazy because the position I'm in now, the job I'm in now, it's like literally these last week and a half has literally been sitting in a room just reading procedures and going over them because there's certain things that have to clear. I have no fears about it. I know everything's gonna clear. It just takes time because you know I'm not gonna again I'm not speculating or not speculating, but I'm not gonna give too many details because you know. But there's certain things that have to happen before I can get into the full gist of the job. But I'm getting paid for all this, so it's cool, man. But yeah, man, it's a lot of reading, a lot of going over procedures, and it's just like, it's been boring, but like I know what the end goal is, bro, and I know what I'm getting into as far as what what an amazing career this could be. So I'm like, yo, I'm psyched. I'm psyched to the dick, bro, up and down, bro, like straight up. But yeah, man. Other news, man. I know, it's a video game channel, and I don't know how many sports fans are on here, but I know there must be some out there, and I will say, my Dallas Cowboys, my Dallas Cowboys, be doing the damn thing. Number one team in the NFL, Philadelphia Eagles, hated rival of the Cowboys. They're coming to AT&T Stadium. Oh my God. Oh my God. And the last time they played, Dallas failed. They had them, but then they let them go. Okay, but then they came to AT&T Stadium in Dallas, in Arlington, Texas. But, yo, the Eagles didn't know. They came through. They didn't know this was a no-fly zone. Wings clipped. Get up out of here, bro. Get up out of here. 33-13. Send your ass home, man. Tied with them now for first place in the division. Those are my dogs. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to give a shout out there, man. But yeah, bro, I just been working a lot, man. And when I get a chance, I play Sea of Thieves. I'm constantly on that. My dog Mercury, my dog Steve, got himself a Series X. Got himself a Series X and got himself Game Pass. You know, we gonna be on that Sea of Thieves constantly. Bro, I can't wait for that, man. So that's good news, man. Ant's gonna be there too, But man, yeah, I've been playing Sea of Thieves like crazy, bro. And also, what's the other one? Oh man, bro, I got heavy back into Starfield, bro. But I'm like stuck now, bro. So I literally had to go to a previous save, like a good hour and a half of progress lost because I'm like, yo, there's no way I'm gonna get past this based on where I saved and the health I had left and the situation that was going on. I'm like, there's no way. So, but yeah, now I'm taking a break from the story because I progressed the story a lot in the last week, and now I'm just exploring planets, bro. I want to get to some of these planets I see people taking pictures of, bro. I keep getting to these barren ass it's cool. It's still like amazing. Like, yo, look how freaking expansive this is. But these barren moons and subplanets. I want to get to these jungle planets and canyon planets and all that and see all this crazy shit, man. I'm ready for that, bro. So I'm looking. I'm just exploring. I'm jumping from system to system, just trying to check it out. I got 3 ships in my fleet now. I jacked one ship. I was on one of those moons and this ship landed. And once I came across that ship and those people, they just opened fire on me. So I just killed them all and just stole their ship. And it's the ship I use now as my main ship. I love it. So, but yeah, man, Starfield is awesome, bro. And I saw that Far Cry 6 just came on the Game Pass. Yo, if you haven't played Far Cry 6 and you're a Microsoft Game Pass subscriber, I highly recommend Far Cry 6. Far Cry is an amazing franchise. 6 is one of the better ones. So I would recommend that for anybody, bro. Yeah, bro. Nothing else really, man. I'm just chilling, man. The weekend began. I'm decompressing, as you can see. From a long week, bro. Long week. Just got my first check today from the new job, which was great. I mean, it wasn't a full check because it was how it is when you join a new job. It's like usually it's the first check is like a week. Because you're like in the middle of a payroll cycle or whatever. So I got my first check, bro. But it was crazy to see. I'm not going to disclose the amount or whatnot, or even, like I said, who the check is from, but it was crazy to see that my insurance was taken out and it wasn't such a hit. And that was literally the entire family insured. Even my son who's going to come live over here permanently next year, he's still over there. He's insured. My other son who likes it over there and wants to stay over there, he can stay over there. He's insured. I got it on lock, bro, right now. Man, and it's great, bro. So, very, very thankful and grateful for that, man. And then I also got my last check from the job that I left, which was awesome, and also the check for the miles that I drove in that last job. Every month we would get a check for the miles we drove for the month, so that was a nice hefty check. So yeah, man, I'm living good right now, bro. Thankfully, bro. Can pay some bills, man. Finish the Christmas shopping, man, and just prepare for the holidays, man, and finish the year out strong, like I said, bro. Um, Other than that, bro, like just chilling, man. I keep forgetting, bro. I got a fucking program on my TV or something to watch AEW because I'm like, yo, like I got like TV now because I went and did the whole Hulu live TV sports thing, and I can watch it. I just keep forgetting because I'm not used. It's been so long since I've been like, okay, today's a wrestling show. I'm gonna watch it. The last time that happened was TNA back like in 2012, 2013, man. So I gotta get back on that, man. I'm like, I gotta find a way to like remind myself, man. But other than that, man, I'm just enjoying life, man. I hope you guys are also, man. I hope it's been whether it's been a tough, like it's been for me, year, or it's been a productive and healthy and lucrative year. I hope at the very least, man, you guys are with people you love and people that you are happy to share this journey called life with, be it family, spouses, kids, all that. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed the channel, man. I know we've been on a ride, bro. I know I was getting ready to take the channel major, and now I got some really good employment. So now I got my attention diverted to other areas. So the channel may never get to where it was supposed to get, but that's fine with me, bro. Because like you guys have seen, bro, if you guys have watched me for any amount of time, this channel has always been a number one, first and foremost, for fun, because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy talking and expressing my views on a media and a medium and a platform that I am ultra passionate about, and getting comments and feedback and going back and forth with people who are just as passionate about the same platform. So that's first and foremost. Secondly, it was also like it's always been a therapeutic outlet. I don't believe in going to go see a therapist and pay hundreds of dollars per session to do shit you can do talking to yourself or talking to a friend or taking a drive or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I get it out by making these videos. And also talking to myself. I talk to myself all the time. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you're crazy. I guess so. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to mock or disrespect any of my viewers who actually have benefited from therapy. My stance has always been I don't believe in it. I think it's nonsense to pay someone that amount of money to do stuff that you could do on your own or with someone you trust that was a friend that's not going to charge you shit. But if it has been beneficial for you and you don't have those other options, or even if you do, but you just rather pay a professional or whatever, then that's your choice, man. I respect it. But for me, it's nonsense. But I'm not going to belittle you for believing in that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this year and all the content we've seen, all the content we've gone through, the videos. You know what I'm saying? The video reviews, the captured video footage, and all that. I don't know if I'll be able to make another video before the end of the year, before 2024. So maybe I will, because I'll say that, and then boom, tomorrow will be a video. That's me. But if I'm not able to do that, I love every single one of you guys, man. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for the support. Thank you for just being there. I don't need any money from any of you guys. Thankfully, God has provided, as He always does. But it's nice to see that there are people out there, whether it's a huge number or a small number, but there's a group of people out there that are like-minded, think like me, and enjoy the media, or the medium, I should say, that I do, and like chopping it up and going back and forth about it, man. I've made a lot of amazing friends on this platform doing these videos. Mercury, Steve, it's my dude from back in the day. Jason, that is my road dog, bro. That's my dude. Like, dude. And then, and through them, I've met other people that are friends with them that I would have never known before. You know what I'm saying? And we game and we do shit. So, I mean, it's been great, bro. So I'm grateful, man. If anything else, man, like if nothing else, actually, I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? So love you guys, man. God bless y'all. Stay gaming. It's R to the double E, dash to the Z. You know what it is. Game Awards was trash.